Hi guys, it's Gina, and this is part 2 of how we changed our pool liner. If you want to see that, then keep watching.
So I got spots sprayed all over the place to inhibit that rust, primarily in this area. We'll just remove this while we're waiting for the paint to dry. Tying it in a nice compact deal so we can dispose of it easier. We're gonna get this Rhino pad opened up and thrown in. The Rhino pad is basically a very thick fabric, almost like a felt, tougher, I guess, hence the name. Here's the thickness of it. It's pretty tough. It's primarily to keep like sharp stones and stuff. There's actually a Rhino pad underneath this foam. I'm putting it on here simply to avoid all these tape marks showing through. And this thing's about 300 bucks, but I want it to look nice, so. Go around and do the same thing I'm doing. All right, we're gonna patch a couple of these holes with some foil tape. Just a general purpose foil tape. It's got backing on it. Obviously not very thick, so we're going to do several layers. About 4 or 5 layers of foil tape on there. Just going to put like 1 layer of duct tape on it just so it's softer than the foil tape. I'm going to do this little tiny hole here, and then we'll move on to the seams and the skimmers and return that for some reason is here. We're going to patch these with sheet metal and we'll go through that. We're going to use this aluminum plate instead of galvanized steel, and then we have some aluminum rivets that we're going to use that rivet gun. Here's our aluminum rivets. Whenever you cut with tin snips, what these things are, it'll always bend one side in as you're cutting, so we obviously want to put the rounded edge out because the other side has a sharp edge right here. Anything sticking out the wrong direction. So we're using 1/8 inch rivets. So we got to drill an 1/8 inch hole. Way overshoot the hole here. Drill our first hole. That's how you rivet. Super nice. We're going to go all the way around, probably every few inches. We'll get this hole, same method. We'll tape around the edges. So we're going around and unscrewing all the screws from these top plates, and we're actually going to leave them in place because it's a little windy and kind of scary. So, but as I'm taking those off, I'm a little worried that little pieces of metal can fly off. So I have this magnet here that I'm just kind of going around the bottom and, you know, getting near any little speck I see. Is we're just going to pop off a big section at a time and hang the liner over it, and then secure it back down, and then take off another section and hang the line over it. That's the plan. All right. Let's get this thing spread out. Let's take off this section. Squeeze that up, hold it. It's right here, squeeze. Right there, right there.
What just happened?
The rest of them will just butt up to it. Yeah. It's fine. Go get the green clippy thingy.
Green clippy
They're squeezy
thingies.
things.
The wasp on the leg.
More over here. Everyone's doing a great job. We're just doing it one section at a time, off and on because of the wind, and it's working exquisitely because we have lots of helpers. Perfectly level all the way around. This way. All right, we got this vacuum cleaner tied in here. It's hanging from the bottom. The reason for this is to suck the liner tight and to keep the wrinkles out. And the only other hole that gets sealed off, and that's actually the last hole in between the liner and the wall of the pool. All right, we're about to start the vacuum to suck all of the wrinkles out. And we're gonna just walk around and kind of push the edge out as it sucks all the air out. All right, let's do it. Foot.
There's wrinkles on the ground.
Why did you put on your window cover? Why did you put
One more time. All right, get the black hose in here. got 3 hoses going, and I recently turned our water pressure up all the way. I think it was like 65 psi. I filled a 5-gallon bucket in 15 seconds with one of the hoses. We're shooting for 3-4 inches before we can shut the vacuum cleaner off. No longer would be concerned about any wrinkles anywhere at that point.